Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start, and this today is the first of 3 workshops in a row about the subject of memory. And I don't expect you to actually answer me on this, I just want you to think about it. But if I ask you, how is your memory? How do you remember things? Do you remember well or not? A lot of people tell me, terrible memory, I can't remember anything. You know, the answer to that question is everybody in here has a fantastic memory. Even if you think you don't. It's just that some people don't know how to actually apply it to school-related things. I talk to people all the time who say they can't remember anything. So they read their book, I have no idea, I can't remember. And then I ask them what their favorite hobby is, and a lot of people say, music, love music. And so I have them tell me their favorite artist. They tell me, and I say, do you remember the lyrics to their songs? Every one of them, they say. And they're able to give me this long list of lyrics that they have memorized. And then when they're done, I say, that's really good. You have a great memory. They say, no, it's terrible. I say, yeah, but you remember all that. And they say, well, that's different. Okay, so we got to figure out how to get that knowledge, that memory that you have for other things applied to school. And that's what I'm going to teach you. So today's workshop is called How to Remember for Tests. Next week is Memory Tricks, and the other one after that is More Memory Tricks. So it's kind of a 3-part series. If you're only here for this one, you'll get some things that I hope are helpful. If you're here for all 3, of course, which I would love, then you'll get a whole bunch of teaching about memory, and you'll find out that your memory can work better than you think it can. Okay? So to start today, what we're going to do is I'm going to test your memory, because that's what this is all about memory. So what I'd like everybody to do is to make sure that you have some paper in front of you, which I think everybody does, and to have your pen or pencil kind of ready. But what I'm going to ask you to do is to go ahead and do something I rarely ask, and that is to put your pen or your pencil down. I actually don't want it in your hands at all for the next couple of minutes. I am going to do what I call the 16 card activity, and I want to make sure everybody can see these. I think you'll be able to, but what I'm going to do in just a minute is I'm going to show you a word on a card, and I'll sort of rotate it and I'll say it out loud, and then I'll go to the next word and the next word, and I'm going to end up showing you 16 words. By the time I'm done, you're going to think it was like 40, but it's only 16. And I want you to try to memorize them all, which is easy for me to say, not so easy for you to do. But here's the little trick to this. As soon as I have shown you the last word, I'm going to say the magic word, which is okay. And as soon as I say okay, hurry, grab your pen or pencil and write down as many of these words as you can remember before you forget them. And you don't have to write them in order, just whatever's in there, hurry and write it down, and then I'll explain what all of this is about, okay? So that's the goal of this, and again, I want you to just sort of stay quiet and concentrate, and I'll go through them pretty quickly. Also, if somebody comes in while we're doing this, this is a concentration exercise, ignore them. And keep focusing, okay, because it's easy to just watch them walk in and then you forget all the words. So hopefully we won't have anybody, but if they do, just try to ignore them the best you can, okay? What's the first word? Pen. Yeah, if you forget that one, there's no hope for you, right? I'm showing you that like 20